Good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible to you all. So today we will discuss about Google My Business page and WordPress, why WordPress is important, why it is useful for any school presence. So this is all about we are going to discuss today. So first of all, let me share my tab here. All right. So yesterday we have discussed about the importance of social media in education and why digital marketing is important, how you can put your business or your school presence online, why digital devices are important. This is all we have discussed yesterday. So today's our topic of discussion is a website, Google My Business page to enhance school presence online. First of all, before proceeding ahead, I would like to introduce you that why Google My Business page is important, why website planning is important, why it is important for your school to be present online on Google, so that when any teacher or any parents or any student search for the school location, search for the school facilities, search for the school direction, then it should available online. As you know that everyone is moving towards digital era, so it's important for every school to present online so that it become discoverable for the student and for the teachers. So here we go. First, Google My Business page. What is Google My Business page and why it is important for us to have our presence online on Google My Business page? So first of all, how Google My Business page looks like. So here, let's say if I'll search e-learning institute near me. If I'll search for this keyword in Google, basically I'm using Google browser here. And if I will search for any keyword here, e-learning institute near me, and I'll enter it. So now you can see here the first location here, Ed Live Education Private Limited. This is the first link. Second one is 6-month internship Mohali. Again, e-career infotech. So basically, these are the examples of Google My Business page. Means these pages are built in Google My Business page. Now let's click on the second one here. I'm going to click on the second one link, 6-month internship in Mohali, Chandigarh. So going to click here. Okay, so in the right panel, let's say. So in the right panel, you would come across this detailed version of this Google My Business page, how this Google My Business page looks like. So whenever you want to create presence of your school online, there are different methods to do that. Let's say you can create a blog for your school, or you can create a site where you can keep posting about your school. You can do blogging, social media. You can create account on different social media platform for your school. Not only this, you can create your account for your school on Google My Business page. This is how your account looks like on Google My Business page. Not only this, but you can create a website for your school as well. You have heard about that many of the school have their websites. Let's say if I'll search for the website, uh, I'm just going to switch right now to another topic, not another topic, but just a brief topic just to relate that. This is the example of Google My Business page. But if we talk about the school presence, online presence of school, then there are three terms that comes into the picture. First, you can create account on different social media platform. Second, you can create a page on Google My Business page so that your school become visible. This is the example. And third one is you can create a website for your school. So many of the school already have their account, their websites. Let's say I'll search for Delhi Public School. Let's say if they would have any website. I'm not pretty sure about it, but yes, they have. So this is the website of Delhi Public School, Chandigarh. I would click on this. So welcome to DPS Chandigarh. So click on this. So this is how the overall structure of a website looks like. You would find the name of school, their location, their logo, and not only this, but the activities that are being conducted in that particular school. What are their announcements, any updates, news and events. You want to launch the info about the examinations, about the vacations, about the admission curriculum, about the fee curriculum. So everything can be uploaded online on website. And I'm also assuming that many of the participants who have joined us today have already their websites for their schools online. So we have around 260 plus participants right now. So I'm assuming around 200 plus teachers or educators are there who have joined us today, have already or their schools are already present online on website. But still, if they don't have their school presence online, then they can create website uh, with the help of this session. This session is going to be ultimately the overall scenario that how you can create your website without any knowledge of coding. You heard about that if you want to create any website, then you should have a knowledge in coding, but that's not true. In IT industry, there are various content management system, CMS based system, in which you can create any website without having any knowledge of code. And what you have to do, you have to follow simple 3 to 4 step for the installation, and then you can learn about that CMS. So the name of that particular CMS is WordPress. So today is in this class, we will also be covering WordPress. In WordPress, you'll see how to install WordPress, how to create any website on WordPress, and how to integrate some of the plugin, which is important, how to integrate those plugins, right? So this is what we are going to discuss today as well. CMS, which is WordPress, how to create your website, what are the steps included in that, and what are the different development phases of a website, and what are the things which are important to develop a particular website without having any knowledge of code. And why it is important, there are two ways to create your school presence online. Google My Business sorry, three type of presences: social media platforms, second is Google My Business page, and third one is online presence with the help of a website. You can create website with the help of various CMS based software. So we will be discussing one software, that is WordPress. It is very easy to create a website with the help of WordPress. So if people are thinking that it's technical, then it's not going to be any sort of technical. There are only 3 to 4 steps you need to follow, which we called installation of those software. And it's my request to all the principal who are connected to us right now in this session, like you can promote your IT faculty to create a website for your own school. Let's say if your school don't have any website, then you can encourage your IT faculty to go through this WordPress session, just learn some of the basics, and also in the recorded session for WordPress, and then create a website for your school so that the enhancement of your school can be done online. And there are lots of things you can do. This is just a beginning step, and with the passage of time, you would come across with lots of different facilities as well. So I'm assuming there are lots of school as well who don't have their digital presence, and there are lots of school as well who already have their digital presence online. But we need to understand in that particular digital presence, what should be there in your website, what should not be there in your website. Just like this, in this photo gallery is important, school news is important, achievements are important, what your school have done, in which area your school have done. So all this is very important in the term of digital presence for any school, right? So let's coming back, this is just an introduction why digital presence on any website or digital presence on any Google My page is important, right? So this is all about the website planning, website development using CMS, and we'll have a practical demonstration for that. Now coming back to Google My Business page, as earlier I have discussed, Google My Business page, what is it? So I repeat it again. Google My Business page is a service provided by Google, in which you can create your school or any business presence online if you don't want to create any website. If your school don't want to create any website, then just to share basic info, you can create a page on Google My Business, right? So here we go. This is the example, e-learning institute near me. And why it is important, let's say you're living in Delhi, right? and there are lots of people in your area, just in the area of 15 20 not 15 25 to 10 kilometers, right? So if a student or parents are searching for best school nearby me or school nearby me, then your school should come in the list at first place. For example, if I have searched e-learning institute near me, right? So when I have typed this keyword in Google, then these three links are popped up. So these three links were, let me close it. So these were the three links: EdLife, 6 month internship, and e-career infotech. So now what is the point? Uh, what is the point of telling you here that whenever I'm typing any keyword here, so here e-learning institute near me is a keyword, right? It is being acting here as a keyword. So whenever you type this and click, let's say you click on search here. So after clicking on search, you would come across three links. So out of these three links, how this link comes under first place, how this link is on the second place, and this link is in the third place, right? So this is the ranking which is decided by the Google on the basis of some of the keywords here. So here e-learning institute near me is acting as a keyword. So it means that whenever you are using these keywords should include uh, in the Google My Business pages, and these are the pages which is built in Google My Business page. If any school head doesn't want to create any website due to some reasons, right, then you can do one thing: you can create your presence, school presence, with the help of Google My Business page, right? So how to create a Google My Business page? First of all, so now this is a service offered by Google where you can create digital presence online with the help of Google My Business page without having any website presence. So let's see how to build. So first of all, we'll search Google My Business page here. I'll search Google My Business page. So here, click on this link. Let me share this link in the meeting as well. Here we go. So I'm also sharing this link in the chat box. So coming back. So now click on sign in the top right corner. In the top right corner, there's an option sign in. Click on sign in. Okay, first of all, it would ask the name for your business, right? Let's say my school name is XYZ. So I will write it out: XYZ e-learning. And one more thing, if you're going to create this Google My Business page not for your school, you're going to start any e-learning center, e-learning institution, then in this name you can put it out the name of your business, right? So this is my name, XYZ e-learning. Then click on continue. Now what kind of business it is? Is it online retailing? Is it local store where person would come in, or is it any service business? So let's say a school comes under this category where person can visit your business in person, right? And service, it can also come under this category, service as well, because you're offering a service to students, right? But it doesn't come under this online retail. So let's say you'll opt this service business. Click on next. Then you have to select business category. So here it comes under education. So would say educational institution. You can say education center, whether it is educational consultant, whatever it is, the type of service you're offering. So let's say right now the type of service which is being offered here is educational institution. So educational institution. So I'm going to click here on next. So it would go to the next page here. So now where do you serve your customers? So you need to select your location as well. So let's say I'm serving in Mohali. So you can opt three locations. Let's say I'm also serving in Chandigarh. Over here your try should be like that you're offering services this at this place, but you can opt 15 to 20 kilometers area so that your page should visible in that. Now you can check in the left panel, here's the preview as well. If I have opted Mohali, Google has already selected the location of Mohali. Now if I opt Chandigarh, now you can change. See, it has selected uh, yeah, it has selected Chandigarh as well. Now I'll add Panchkula too. So this is a Panchkula. Now there is a change in the location. So click in next. So now it is asking for the mobile number here, mobile number and the website, which is optional. So let's say in Google My Business page, you have to enter mobile number or phone number as well. But if let's say you don't want to share it, then you can do that as well. But in this case, we have selected option for services. So in service case scenario, you have to add phone number, right? But if we would have selected the first option, online retail, then phone number was not compulsion. But over there you should have a website is a compulsion. Means if you would have selected the first option, online retail, then phone number is not a compulsion. But in that scenario website is a compulsion. But over here we have selected the third option, service option, means we are offering services. Then in Google My Business page, if customer wants to connect with you, then they should have this facility of phone number. They can make you call at any time just to clear any queries. So here we go. Enter your phone number here. So here we go with the phone number, right? Website is optional. We don't have any website here, so I'm not going to add it. But in your case, if your school is digitally present, your school does have a website, then you can opt. You can enter that website URL link here. And one more thing, it's not like that if your school is present online through website, or your school does have digital presence online with the help of website, then you can't create your Google My Business page. Google My Business page can be created when you don't have any website, just for the digital presence in nearby areas. But if you have a digital website, then it would more of a great thing, because you will be offering lots of services on your website which you cannot offer on Google My Business page. Google My Business page is just a source to deliver what kind of business you're offering, in which location, and how your business is serving, whether it's good bad, on the basis of review, and what is your mobile number, so that you can clear out some of the answers and questions over the phone, right? So Google My Business page in that note. So I'm going to click here next. Now put your business on the map. So if your business is on map, then people can easily discover you, just like in this way. So I'm going to click continue here. So it will redirect you to the next screen. So here we go. Please enter your mailing address to verify. We need to enter our physical address as well. So I'll opt for. So state is Punjab here. And this address should be accurate, and which is very important. Why? Because when this address should be mentioned accurate, so at during that time, let's say I have an example, e-learning services. So I don't find any Google My Business. Yeah, it's here. This is the Google My Business page for this particular keyword. So you can have idea that they are offering online classes, this is their phone number, their number of hours they are offering, online operating, lots of info you can find out on this page. And also you can find images and location as well. So the map location should be very accurate, so that whenever I'm trying to find out it on map, so let's say I'm going to click here, so where it is located. So if I really want to find out that, then this location should be accurate, right? So these are the different terms you can easily found. Just scroll in out, then you can easily find it out, right? So click close. Just a moment, I got stuck. Click on back. There's option for call as well, and also they have mentioned their website link as well. If I'll click, so call option is also there, save option is also there, and website option is also there. So if I'm going to click on website, I will be redirected to their official website, that this LROI education care is available. So click on this, it will take a moment while we will be redirected to their official website. So meanwhile, get back to your, yeah, it's taking a bit. Yeah, we have redirected to their official website, ELROI education care.in. So this is their website overall, right? So now coming back, so now Google needs to verify that. So get a code by text or voice call, or they can make a business video call as well. There are another option. So let's say click on next. So Google will send a verification. This step is very important. So make sure that whenever you enter any mobile number, it should be accurate, because without verification, you cannot create your account on Google My Business page. So click on next. And when you check it out, there is a text message which is being sent on your mobile number. You need to enter that. Click on verify. And now I'm verified. Click on next. Now we need to, earlier we have done mobile number verification. Now let's say you're closed, open on let's say we are closed on Monday and Saturday, right? You have to enter your timing as well. Like we operate from 9:30 to 6. So this is what we have to enter here, right? So this is important. On Tuesday we operate at 9:30, and then on, basically we have to add timing, we have to mention timing as well, so which is important. So let me enter the timing for Wednesday as well. Let's say on Thursday I'm going to opt for uh, 9:50, and again it's 6. On Friday we offer for half an hour, half day, so I would opt it 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Sorry, 1 p.m. Right? So from Monday to Thursday we offer our services from 9:30 to 6, and on Friday we offer from 9:30 to 1. So Sunday we are, Saturday and Sunday we are closed. So click on next. Okay, so would you like to add this add messaging option as well? If you don't want to receive any message, you can, otherwise click on next. Okay, so here comes under where you have to provide a brief description about your business, right? So you can write out at offering various e-learning services. So various e-learning services. You can write it out in the description with the brief. So I'm just writing out it for a brief for 37 character. You can write it up maximum 750 characters. Click on next. Now you can add some of the photographs as well, or you can skip this as well, but let me add some of the pictures. So here I'm going to add 2 3 size should be smaller for that. So we need to do one, two things. Either we can resize this image, or let's say this image is selected. Let me add one more, right? So this image size, yeah, it's up to the mark. So I have added two images here. You can add your school images instead of this. So click on next. So here is the would you like to have a custom domain name for your website or custom email address? So we don't have any email address, but Google is also offering this services where you can have a custom domain name for your website and a custom email address. Let's say your school name is XYZ, so you want to have a domain name, then your email ID will be like that, abc@xyz, means xyz would be the name of your school. Let's take an example of DPS. So you're working there as a teacher, right? You want to have a domain with the name of DPS. So your name is ABC, so your email ID would be abc@dps dot in, right? So in this way, Google is also offering this services for the domain name. So I don't want to have Google workspace. Want to try, then you can try it out as well. Let's say click on this, try Google workspace. And now it is asking, does your business have a domain? Let's say no, I don't have any. Then as you know that in the beginning we have mentioned this XYZ e-learning is the name of our institution, right? So you have to search domain name for that. So search it. It will opt you the domain names just like this. And this is the part of Google workspace. Like Google is also offering domain name for your services. So here different domain name with the name of your institution, xyzelearning.com, xyz slash elearning dash elearning dot in. So these all are the domain names. And how much you need to pay per year? Now you can have idea how much you need to pay for these. For this domain you have to pay 1440, 860, right? So this is the scenario. Let's say I'm going to opt this. I'm going to select this. Now your name would be sales@xyzelearning.online. xyzelearning.online we have selected. This is the domain name which is available. So we need to pay 2150 for this. Click on next. You need to enter your business info. Click on next, but I'm going to skip it for the time being, right? Click on continue. Okay, just a moment. Click on back from here. Click on back. Click on back. And just a moment. Now Google have recaptured our ID because we tried to jump from Google My Business page. It will take a moment just to finish the security check. But most of the time, just a moment, let me check it out. Okay, so this is my Google My Business page and it is not public yet. So how it will become public? Once Google will verify your account from its end, but it will possible when Google will give you a call for the verification. Before verification call, it is not possible for your page to become public. So now XYZ e-learning is the name of your institution, and this is not publicly visible. It will become publicly visible when you will receive a verification call from Google site, right? So you can see photos as well. What are the different pictures you have added? So we have added two pictures. You can also add cover photo. You can also add logos as well, right? So this is how you can create Google My Business page, right? So that's all how to create your Google My Business page in your case. Whenever you want to publish your school presence online with the help of Google My Business page, you can also create website. So for website we have a practical demonstration for on WordPress, where you learn how to create your website on WordPress, right? So let's have a break. I think it's already 2:35. Okay, we can have 5 more minutes. If anyone have any doubt, then you may please drop your questions. All right, so I guess there is no doubt. All right, so next we will have a session on WordPress where you will learn how to make your digital presence. But before that, I would like to introduce you one topic for Google My Business page, which is review section and which is very important for the reviews. So let's say how reviews are important for the Google My Business page or for any digital presence. Let's say I'll make a account e-learning institute near me, right? I'll search for this keyword. Again, it's okay. Just a moment, please. Anyone have any doubt? Then they may drop your doubt in the chat box. Meanwhile, I'm going to cover one topic: Google reviews and why it is important for any school. So, just a moment, please. Let me skip this. I'll just continue with this. So, here we go with the Google My Business page. All right. So, over here, if I have searched this keyword e-learning services near me, you can check it out. There's a rating of 4.9, right? Out of 5 it would be 4.9, it could be 4.8, 7, 6, 3.7, 2.6, whatever rating it could be. So here, if I'll click on review section here, so these are the reviews. Let's say 5, 1, 5 reviews again. Now you can mention the lowest, highest, newest. Let's say I want to check it out lowest. So these are 2 reviews. Again, now they're offering only online classes and this location is also wrong. So in case, let's say your school have digitally present on Google My Business page, so your reviews are very important because the teachers or students nearby your location, if they would come across your Google My Business page on Google, then they would check the reviews on your Google My Business page, and reviews are very important. Whether reviews are positive or negative, both are important, so you need to control those sentiments. If reviews are negative, you need to reply in that positive note. Let's say in this case, if they put reviews here, now they are offering online classes and this location is also wrong. So now the owner has responded like, thank you so much for your valuable feedback, you can write it out and we would try to uh, improve your request or improve your service request, whatever you want from our side, then we will try our level best to deliver the services in that way, right? So here we go. Again, 4 reviews are here. So in this way, you can respond with positive note. We can respond with positive outcome so that it become feasible for your business to expand in the market. Because there are people who will provide positive review, there are people who will provide negative review. So it is your responsibility as a head of your teacher or as a brand representative of your school, how to control the image or brand reputation for your school on Google My Business page on your digital presence. So keep updating, or ask parents to put review, ask parents or students even who are much capable or much able to understand the importance of this subject, of reviews, why it is important for other students and teachers, then ask them to put reviews. If in your school, let's say there are around 1000 students, and out of 1000, your account have 400 reviews, and it is very good. So reviews plays very vital role in the brand reputation or image reputation for your school. So it is always suggested that whenever you create your account on Google My Business page, please give more focus on the reviews. If there are positive, then it would great for the brand reputation of your school. If there are some negative, then you need to control those negative reviews as well, in term of improving your services, in term of replying online with a positive mindset. So these things are important, right? So let's take doubts now. So what are the doubts we have today? Just a moment. I am going to take your doubts one by one. Okay, so is it free, or we require? No, this service is available at free of cost. You don't need to pay anything to Google My Business page. Okay, you can write your doubts in the chat box. So if there is a message from Google that phone number is used too many times, so it means that you have already tried to create your account on Google My Business page, or you have tried to use your phone number already with rest of the Google services. So you can try it out with another number. You can have any support number for your school if you are trying to create account for your school. So you can have another number as well. Otherwise, you can write an email to the Google support as well, that you're getting this error. A business page enhance the website. Yeah, you can have more user base on your website if you have a Google page, Google business page. Because let's say any student or parent, or any, if you're offering any other product and services, and anyone is searching for services nearby me, and you're offering services in that domain, then first of all, Google My Business page will appear to that audience. And once you have mentioned the website link over there, then they will click on your website, in the same case that I have done. So in this way, your website can be enhanced if you have a Google business page. Okay, after entering OTP, what to do? After entering OPT, your account is created, but this is not available publicly. You will get a verification call from Google side, and after that, your uh, yes, after that your verification will be done. And also there is an option where you can record a video as well. You can record a video of your school premises, and after uploading that video, Google will verify from its end in within 5 to 7 working days, and after that your account will be verified. Okay, how to answer the quiz assessment? Just go through, watch the videos, and then attempt those quizzes. Yeah, quizzes available at the end of every session. Yes, you can search anything else, whatever you want to search. It's not like that we are searching only e-learning. We can search salon nearby me, flower shop nearby me. We can search anything. People search like best school of Wada, yeah, best school of Chandigarh, best school of this place. Whatever you want to search, it is possible. Just to show location on any other social media platform, Google My Business page will not work. For if you have account on Instagram and Facebook, over there location is not mentioned with the help of Google My Business page, because Google My Business page is a product of Google, and Google Map is also a product of Google. So that's why they have integrated their own services. But Instagram want to mention the location, then you have to add it physically. Yeah, for the location on social media platform, you can add that particular location physically. If you want to integrate Google Maps, then you have to use your you have to use its library for that map integration with the social media platform. So there's some sort of work in that. uh, to change location in Google Map, you have to click in edit option whenever you have created Google My Business page. There's a no chance to delete negative comments, but you can reply for those negative comment in a positive note. So positive sentiment are also there, negative sentiments are also there. So we have to know the methods how to control those negative comments or negative reputation of your brand over the internet, because sentiments can be any, it could be positive, it could be negative, it could be neutral. So it's a responsibility of any brand how to control that and how to manage that. Just to, yeah, we can edit phone number, but for that verification is also again required. Yes, phone number can be edited, but verification is required for that. Your name seems to be unverified. I'm not sure uh, which context you're talking it. For yesterday quizzes, there is no quizzes. What you have to do, you have to log into Future Skills Prime. Over there, our online recorded sessions are there. You have to watch videos for your practice and also attempt quizzes. So we are not providing any quizzes on daily basis. All the quizzes are listed over there online on Future Skills Prime portal, where you have paid 88.50 rupee, and you have just enrolled in that process. You have enrolled in that particular course. Keywords just like that I have mentioned e-learning. So e-learning is picked as a keyword over here. If you can provide in keywords and description as well, just like I have provided description. We are offering variety of services. So in that description, where we can provide 750 character of description, you can enter keyword over there. Let's like I have selected keyword e-learning institution, then I can add e-learning institution keyword over there in description. If people are searching for both the names SFS and with the sales public school, then you have to add both the keywords in your school description. In the title, you can add only one, which is sales public school is good. You cannot write SFS public school. It's better to go with sales public school. But in the description, you can add keyword SFS as well. So in this way, people will able to become discoverable for your keywords. There is no issues for quizzes. Let's say once you have attempted all the quizzes, your question went wrong, then there is not an issue. You can reattempt that quiz again. If you're facing an issue while answering the questions, you can do one thing: just attempt all the questions randomly, and then after scroll down over there, then there is an option of show result. Check that result and again reattempt that quiz. Okay, you have edited your location, so this is completely taken care by Google. If you have edited your location and it is not rectified, but once you have already verified your location, Google has verified your location, then there are very less chances that your location will be changed, because in Google side, Google consider that you are opening this XYZ school at this ABC location, right? So from for Google, it means that you're opening XY particular office at ABC location. Then location is confirmed, that business is confirmed. If you want to change the name or you want to change the location, then you need to put efforts. You need to write emails to Google, because there are lots of businesses in that particular area. And why it is important? So that any other person cannot open the same business in your location. So that's why verification step is very important. Verification you can do with the help of Google support. Yeah, a portal name is Future Skills Prime, right? So that's all about for today's Google My Business page. Let's have a break for 15 minutes. Get back to you after that. And after the break, you'll have your session on WordPress where you will learn how to create official website for your schools present digitally, right? And that session is taken by Ashwini sir. So he will be taking your further session on WordPress, right? So that's all from my end. So I'll take your next session tomorrow with a new topic that's on YouTube learning, right? So till then, let's have a break for 15 minutes and get back to you with the session WordPress. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I hope I am audible to you. Okay. My name is Ashwini Kumar, and I'm working as a developer in web, WordPress, and in mobile application technologies. So, today we are going to cover a session on WordPress or developing a content management website. So, let's start with the PPT. In theoretical part, we are going to cover few basic points about web development, how how we can establish an online presence using websites or CMS. So these are the main points that we are going to cover in this session. The first one is introduction to web development, uh, in which we will discuss about introduction about the web technologies, tool and techniques. And the second one is importance of web applications for schools or institutes. Why or how much a web application is important. And third one is introduction to CMS and what are the different type of CMSs available in the market and why we use WordPress. Fourth one is we will discuss about design development and content creation. And fifth one is a domain hosting. Using which type of websites are available in the market, from where you can buy or register a domain name for your website. So first point is what is a web development. So web development is a process of creating web based application that we normally known as a websites, and these websites are created using different type of tools, techniques and languages. In tool we can use the IDEs, uh, like for example Notepad, where we write the code, and techniques, different type of technologies we are going to use or languages we use. For example, if you want to create the front end, means the front design of the website, whenever you go to a browser and you open some website, and that look and feel is known as a front end of the website. So you can use different approaches or techniques to develop a website. For example, in in a traditional way, if you create a website from a scratch or a customized website, uh, in that case we will use HTML, CSS, JavaScript and jQuery. So these techniques are basically, so these technologies are basically used to develop the websites. So there are two approaches using what you can develop a website. For example, You can use a traditional way to develop a website using the programming languages and HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And the other way is to use CMS or WordPress or similar type of tools to develop a website or a portal. So next point is why a school website is important. So there are two perspective. First point is a benefits for parents and students, and second one is benefit for a school or institutions. So for a parents and students, importance of a website is for accessibility, transparency, resources, and communication. And for schools or institutions, improved communication between parents or a student, wider reach, brand building, or online applications. Under benefits for parents and students, first point is accessibility, which covers 24/7 access of information, including school calendar, deadlines, application forms, faculty detail, and curriculum. And under transparency section, the school website provide a central and transparent platform for our students or parents to stay up to date on the school events, policies, and announcements. Resources, if you can share your resources or like a learning material, assignments, or if you have any e-content on a specific topics or subjects, you can publish all those things on your website, so student can easily access them, and it will significantly enhance the learning experience of the students. And the fourth point is the communication. The website can serve as a platform on for online communication with teachers and the school admins. And the parents can easily schedule meetings, submit any questions or question forms or any progress reports. They can access the progress report of their students as well. So these are the basic benefits for a parents and a students. Next is benefits for school and institutions. First point is improved communication. It will improve the communication bridge between parents and a school organization or a institute. So second is a wider reach. Website can create a wider reach to attract potential students and families from border uh, geographical areas. So this is how a website can improve the school or institutions reach level. Third point is a brand building, showcase school achievements, unique programs, facilities, and to build a strong image. So this is also uh, uh, important thing to use in your website to promote your institute or a school. Fourth one is the online applications. uh, if you have some kind of application process, you can use a website or publish any kind of form or a Google form, a link, or a website or directly form from your website. So and you can get all the application process or streamline the admission process with online application forms directly from your website. So next is the planning of your school website. How you can plan your school website. So first point is that you have to identify your target audience. For example, if you are a school or some kind of institution, so your target audience will be the parents and a uh, and the students. And the second point is website goal. What is the main purpose or main goal of your school or your website? Third point is a content planning. You have to develop a content to publish on your website. Fourth one is a design and development. This part can contain, if you're developing a website in a traditional way, then you have to follow the proper channel. Like you have to first you have to create the flow structure of the website, then you have to create the architecture and prototype and user interface of the website. Then you will start the database with database, and you will start after that the development of the website. In other case, if you are using CMS, then you simply have to use set up the server, and you have to install uh, any CMS you like a WordPress. You have to download and install the WordPress, and you can directly install the themes and start your web development process. So these are the points to identify the target audience, like parents of prospective students, current students and their families, alumni, potential staff members, and local community. This is how you can target or identify the target audience. The main goals, what could be the main goals for the website, like a communication, share school news, announcement, and updates to build a better communication. And second point is information sharing. You can share or publish the information or learning content or something like that on your website. Third point is building school image. You have to regularly publish the events or any specific event is or achievement school have achieved, or such things you have to regularly publish on your website. Online applications, you can make the admission process completely online. And fourth one is engagement, encourage interaction with the school community. Third point is content planning. What is content planning? You have to create a information or content like in a such a way that you have to impress the reader or a parent or a student. Once somebody visit on your website, your content should be very engaging. So this is how you can create a wider audience on your website. First is essential information, and the second one is engaging content. In essential information, you can publish school profile like history, mission statement, and values. Faculty and staff, the information about your faculties and staff, you can publish that on your website. Curriculum, school calendar, and achievements. In engaging content, uh, you can publish the student projects, showcase student work across different subjects or projects, photos and videos about any event or activities, and campus life. And third point is alumni stories. So in such a way you can create a or plan a content for your website. Fourth point, like I have discussed before, you in if you are creating a website in a traditional way, then you have to uh, design a website in with a proper channel. Like you have to first step is system design, where you can create the flow structure, how your web application is going to work, like if there is any login or registration process, like that. After that, you will design the front end of the website, like user interface or user experience design. And after that, the front end development will be started. And after the front end development, you can create database, design and develop the database. And last point is the functionality, backend functionality. To create a functionality, we can use, if you are a traditional developer, if you have development knowledge, then you can use any programming languages like Java, PHP, .NET. But if you're not that technical, then you can use WordPress or any CMS software to create a website. Fourth point is building a user friendly website. So these are the main points that you have to remember for building a user friendly website. First is a navigation, content, accessibility, and visual appeal. In navigation, simple and menu structure or your website's layout or flow. The link from one page to another page should be very simple and easy to use. And second one is easy to find search bar for locating specific information, and breadcrumbs to show the user their location within the website hierarchy. So basically, these points are for traditional web development, but we are going to in WordPress. You do not have to follow such kind of traditional rules. If you are using CMS, it is very easy to use create a website using CMS softwares. Next point is a content, like we have discussed earlier. You have to create and engaging content for your websites. You should use clear fonts, proper formatting, heading, and you have to regularly update and maintain your website. Next is visual appeal. If you are a developer, or if you have a development knowledge and you are creating a website from scratch, then you have to use high quality images in your website as always, and you have to create the theme or a template for your website in such a way that it should look more clean and pretty. And third point is a consistent branding. Maintain a consistent visual identity throughout the website that reflect the school's brand. So this is the look and feel part, basically the UI on and the front end of your website. Fourth point is accessibility. It should be accessible from any device, like mobile. The user interface and the accessibility of your website should be device friendly. It should be accessible from mobile, laptop, tablet. Fifth is leveraging your school website. These are the similar type of points, like promoting your school events, showcasing the achievements, online resources. You have to publish or like online resources for the students, like notes or any downloadable content or resources like handbook, forms, assignment material. uh, After that, you can social media integration. You can integrate the social media buttons for easily uh, link your social media accounts with your website also, like Facebook. If you have a page on a Facebook or a Twitter, you should integrate those pages in your websites also. Collecting a feedback, include a feedback form and get and collecting the suggestions from parents and students as well. So now next is the CMS, the main topic of this session. CMS basically stands for Content Management System. Now, what is Content Management System? Content Management System is basically the software tool that let you create and manage the content of your website without needing to be a coding base. Means you don't have to be a programmer to create a website, basically. And imagine it like a user-friendly dashboard for your website. So, what are the main famous CMS softwares? First one is a WordPress. There are some other tools also like Drupal, Joomla. So, why WordPress? Why should we use WordPress as a CMS tool when there are so many other options available in the market also, like Drupal, Joomla, and Magneto, Magento? Sorry. Differences. What are the differences between? First is the ease of use. WordPress is very easy. If you are a new and you don't have any technical knowledge about web development, then WordPress is a right choice for you because it is very easy to use and easy to learn. Second is themes. WordPress offer you a large amount of themes. uh, some themes are free and some are paid also, but as compared to Drupal and Joomla, the theme base of WordPress is very large as compared to Drupal and Joomla. And similar for the plugins, similar to the themes, WordPress has a massive ecosystem for plugins. It also offer free plugins and in a paid versions also. And as compared to WordPress, Drupal and Joomla are little bit complex. Uh, Basically, Drupal and Joomla are used for advanced and to create a uh, complex functionality. So if you are a new or if you are if you don't have any background in web development, then you WordPress is the right choice for you. Now, what are the advantages of using WordPress? First one is a it is an open source platform, means it is available for free. The core software of a WordPress is totally free, but if you want to host your website, it doesn't matter if your website is a traditionally created website or you are using or you have created a CMS type of website, and the hosting is always paid. So hosting could be paid, domain name purchasing is a paid service. The core software of WordPress is free. You can use and install WordPress on your local system, and you can develop your website. CSS files can be modified according to the design as per the user needs. Like we have discussed in our starting slides, that if you want to create if you want to create a website using HTML and in a traditional way, there are two things. First one is a front layout, and second part is a design part. Means the font color, what the font color should be, what should be the what could be the main color or theme of your website. So HTML, in that case, in a traditional case, HTML is basically a skeleton of your website. You can place the content as per your need using HTML. But when you want to style your website, when you want to give a specific color or font type to your website, then CSS comes in the picture. So basically, CSS is a styling sheet uh, for the for a website. So basic in the background, WordPress also use all those things like HTML, JavaScript, PHP, and CSS. So if you have a coding knowledge and you want to customize a WordPress theme, or if you want to create your own theme or a plugin for WordPress, then you it gives you an option uh, to customize all those themes and templates. There are many plugins and templates available for free. User can customize the various plugins as per their needs if they have programming or technical knowledge. Media files can be uploaded and managed very easily and quickly, and it offers several SEO tools which makes an on-site SEO simple. Customization is very easy according to the user needs. They can easily customize their websites. It allow creating different roles for users for a website, such as admin, author, editor, and contributor. Basic knowledge. What are the prerequisites for a WordPress? First one is a basic knowledge or awareness about the websites, how websites work, and operating system, basic knowledge of our operating system. Software installation process. You should be aware of how to install a software in a specifically in a Windows system. And what are the software and services required to use WordPress. First one is a web server, second one is a database, and third one is a hosting services. So in a web server, there are different type of web servers are available. First one is a exam server, second one is a WAMP, third one is a LAMP, and fourth one is a MAMP. The WAMP server, WAMP server, basically is designed for Windows. LAMP server is basically for Linux servers, Linux systems, and MAMP is basically for Mac servers, Apple laptops and desktops. But the exam server is a cross-platform server that you can use on any type of PC or a Mac. So what are those servers? Actually, when you write your code to create a website, uh, either it is a traditional way or a CMS, you have some kind of ecosystem to run that code. Basically, that environment is created by a web server, and all of those are web servers. So XAMPP basically is a cross-platform web server where X stand for cross-platform, A for Apache, and M for MySQL, and P for PHP and Perl programming language. And similarly, for WAMP, W stands for Windows, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. LAMP for Linux, and MAMP is a basically for Mac. And the next point is a database, because CMS is basically and WordPress is basically developed in a PHP. So we are using MySQL database as a backend to store that all the plugins and themes related information. And next point is the hosting services, where first point is a local host. Uh, when you are in a learning phase and you are creating and testing out the websites, then you can use your system as a local server. So that type of server is known as a local host, where you can use these four type of servers like XAMPP, WAMP, LAMP, or MAMP. You can install any of these servers on your system, and your system will act as a web server. And when once your application is fully developed and tested, then you can purchase a live hosting on different websites that are available providing hosting services like GoDaddy, and there are many other big rocks. There are many websites available. And third point is the cloud services. You can also host uh, your website, either it is a traditional website or a CMS type of website. You can host on AWS, Amazon Web Services, and a cloud platform by Google and Microsoft Azure. So these are the hosting services. So this is the basic software stack that I have discussed, like XAMPP, cross platform, Apache, MySQL, PHP, and Perl. So next is installation process of a XAMPP server. First, we have simply have to go to Google and search for the XAMPP download, and now after that you have to go to the Apache's official website and download the latest version of the software as per the architecture of your computer. So if it depends, if you have a 32-bit system or a 64-bit system architecture, then you have to download the software according to that. So like if you go to Google and just type XAMPP download, and this is the first link of apachefriends.org, and click on this. and these are the different versions of Apache software, the XAMPP software. First section is for Windows. If you have a Linux system, you can download from these links, and if you have a Mac system, then you can use any of these buttons. So these are the version. The latest version is 8.2.12, where PHP version is a 8.2.12. So you have to download the latest version, and it is basically a 64-bit. So you can download it. I have already downloaded and installed in my system. So after that, this is the installation process. First, you have to download the software, then select and right click on it and run as an admin. And after that, you have to select a partition apart from C drive. C drive means where your operating system is installed. You don't have to install the XAMPP server in that drive. You have to choose different drive in for a practical session. For example, suddenly your system, you are using Windows system or any other system, and suddenly your operating system has been crashed, then all the data that is stored or created by you or created website or projects you have created will also be destroyed or corrupted. So after that, selecting the partition, then you have to create a folder name XAMPP if it is not already present in that drive. And like for example, this is our XAMPP server setup. We simply right click on it, and after that, run as admin, click on next, and after that you have to choose these options like MySQL. These are the basic required software functionalities. First is MySQL, FileZilla if you want to upload any file in future on your web server, then you can use it. Otherwise, MySQL, Apache, these are the important one. Or you can select every feature like MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, Tomcat, Perl, PHP admin is also required. It is also compulsion. So select all these features. If those are not by default selected, then next. And after that, the next window will be that drive window. By default, it will show you the C/exam folder. Then you have to click on that folder icon, and this window will be opened. And after that, you have to choose the desired drive and create a folder named XAMPP and click on OK. And after that, you simply have to do next, next, next. And after the installation process is completed, simply go to the search on your system and type XAMPP control panel, or simply type XAMPP. It will appear on the search result. Click, right click and run as an admin, and this type of window will be appeared. You simply have to start these two services. First one is a Apache service and second one is a MySQL service. uh, just click on this the buttons under the actions tab. Click on start, and these both services will be activated like these. If the port numbers are visible, that means, and this section is green, that means these services are up and running. And once you have completed the installation, and for example, I have installed XAMPP server here. The drive where you have installed the XAMPP server, there is a folder named XAMPP. Click on it, and there is a icon or name XAMPP control. Simply double click on it. This window will be appeared on your screen. and click on Start Apache and start MySQL. So your Apache services and MySQL services are up and running. Now you can minimize it. So once your exam server is installed, you simply, if you want to run the server, then you can simply have to click on admin button in front of Apache. And if you want to access the database admin, then you simply have to click on the admin button in front of a MySQL. Then first click on admin. This is your admin section where all your projects and websites will be displayed. So if you want to locate the location of this structure, then simply go to the XAMPP folder, the similar folder, and look for a folder named htdocs. This is the htdocs. Simply click on it, and this is a place where you have to create or place your projects on a website. And for a MySQL, click on this admin, and this is your database section. Click on admin button, and it will redirect you to the PHP My Admin. And PHP My Admin basically your database dashboard. So in the right hand side, sorry, left hand side, there are databases, the default databases and schemas, and you can create databases as per as your requirement. So this is your exam installation. So if you go to first time, if you go to PHP My Admin, it could show you this type of screen. Don't panic. You just have to enter the credentials, and the default credential for your PHP My Admin are username will be root and the password will be blank. So just enter root and press click on go button, and you will be redirected to the this section, this screen, the localhost of a PHP My Admin. So now the next part is WordPress installation. Similarly, to install the WordPress, first we have to download the software from the WordPress website. Simply go to Google and search for a WordPress download, or simply type WordPress download and click on first link. WordPress.org is the website name. Uh, there is a button download WordPress 6.4.3 is the latest version of the WordPress. So click on it and your downloading will be started. I have already downloaded the software. If I go to my download section, there is a WordPress folder name WordPress 6.4.3. So you have to extract it first. Extract to WordPress. It will create a folder name, similar name. Uh, After that, click on it, and there is a folder named WordPress inside the WordPress folder. You can rename it. You can rename it to your website name. So for example, I am renaming this WordPress folder as a CBSE folder. just copy it and go to the drive where you have installed your XAMPP server again, and open the XAMPP folder, and go to htdocs folder, and place your WordPress software inside the htdocs folder. Once you have pasted the software, go to website your local host and refresh it, and now you can see your website or your project folder is visible in the index. So this is the downloading process, and now we will install the WordPress. So simply click on the folder CBSE website. Select the language, continue. And now these are the basic requirements to create a WordPress website. First one is a database name, second one is a username, and third one is a password, and fourth one is a host, and the fifth one is the table prefix. And first we have to create a database, because we didn't created any database yet. So first requirement is a database name. So for that we have to create the database. Now open your exam control panel, and click on the admin button in front of a MySQL. It will redirect you to the PHP MyAdmin, and click on database, and under create database section, enter your database name, like WP CBSE, and click on create button. It will create a blank database, and this is your database. So next is a username, password, and database host. So table prefix, it will create a default prefix for you. So now click on let's go button, and first one point is a database name. So our is a WordPress WP underscore CBSE. So copy that name, and enter it. And user name should be root. It is your database, and password should be empty, because we did not set any password yet. And after that, localhost, your database host is a localhost. We are working on our local PC, and this is the default prefix for your tables that will be going to be created under your WP underscore CBSC database. All the tables will be start with this prefix. You can customize it, or if you want to change any other prefix, you can change it. But I'm okay with it, so I'm simply click on submit, and now run the installation. Now it is asking for few some information, like what is going to be your website name. So for example, I am going naming my website to, and username. This username is for your WordPress login, so you can create it any username. For example, I am using admin, and for a password, it is creating a default random password for you. If you want to uh, create custom your own password, simply select and delete, and you can enter any keyword. So I am using a simple password, but you have to choose a strong password which includes special characters, numeric values. So I am using test admin as a password. So now it is showing me the weak password because I have entered a simple string. So to uh, remove this error, simply click on this check button, confirm use weak password. Now it will allow you to use weak password. So next is email id, enter your email id and install WordPress. It will take some time. uh, you can save your password if you want. Go to login. It will autofill your password, check your password is correct, yes. So click on login. Now it will redirect you to the dashboard of a WordPress. So this is your WordPress dashboard. So right hand side, all the features you can use, the basic feature that you can use. And if you want to, this is your basic and default website is created successfully. So if you want to check out your website, simply go to the this home icon and click on visit site and open it in a new tab. Right click on new tab, and this is your default website. You can customize any page or any link available on this website, but if you want to install or create features, you can also do that. So this is the default home page. So now we will explore some basic features of a WordPress. First we will see pages, and go to all pages, and these are the two pages that are already created. First one is a privacy policy, and second one is a sample page. And if you go to the website, open it in a new tab, then sample page is already created. So this is your sample page. And if you go to dashboard, and if you want to create some new page, simply click on add new page. For example, I am going to create a page named about us, and here you can enter your data, or you can enter your text, anything you want to publish on your about us page. So now we are going to we can use chat gpt or any ai tool to create a content. For example, if I use Gemini ai, for example, you can use any so you can ask you can ask anything to the ai. It is going to provide you some basic text, like it is it provided you the headline section, opening paragraph. So simply you can refine it as per as as your requirement. So simply, for example, I'm using this slogan and simply I am pasting it over here. So if you want to add some higher text, so simply click on this plus button, and there are different type of widgets available. For a heading section, you can use this heading. So simply I'm using this heading, and in heading I am typing, copy pasting my text. Welcome to, this is for example CBSE. So you can remove it from here. Eh, and after that you can use opening paragraph. So for a paragraph, you can, there is a some paragraph widgets also. Simply paragraph, and copy paste your. So this is how you can create a generate a text for your website. So so this is how you can use the AI tools to generate a text for your website. So either you can save it as a draft or you can simply publish. For example, I'm publishing my page, so now it is uh, allowed to be a live page. So if you refresh your website, your about link is displayed at the top, and if you click on it, this is your page. So this is how you can create a simple page on a WordPress website. And if I go back to the dashboard, the next is a post. Basically, post is like an article you have published on your blogs. For example, page is a whole container in your screen, and post is simple, uh, like a single article on a published on a page. So in a single page there could be a number of posts or articles. So similarly, if you want to publish any post, then simply click on post and go to all posts, or you simply click on add new post. The look and feel for a creation section is similar. Just put the title or any text, or if you want to add some kind of image or media content, you can simply choose any widget from it here. Like for example, I want to add images from media library. For right now I don't have any media file uploaded, so I have to upload it from the system. So for example, I am using this image. So I am writing an article or a blog post for regarding a digital digital marketing, and there should be some random text or information or description about it. So publish. If you want to check it out, this is how your blog post is going to be displayed. So go back to dashboard. So now we have created the post and pages. Now we are going to change the appearance. If you want to change the appearance and theme of your website, then you simply go to appearance section, click on it, and go to themes. These are the default themes provided by WordPress. These are totally free. You can use and customize it. And if you want some additional features, then you can either uh, look for a free themes available on a collection of WordPress, in a collection WordPress collection, then or you can buy some paid themes also. So simply go to theme section and add your theme. This is a theme section, and for example I want to search a theme related to education. Let's see what. So these are the different themes available. For example, I like this theme. So either you can preview it, it will display the content as your current theme according to the current theme, but you can customize it. So first, let's install this theme. It will take some time. After installation, you have to activate it. Now your theme is installed and activated. And if you look and visit your website now, uh, it will be visible like this. It's a basic structure of your selected theme or installed theme. But to create a template like this, you have to do some changes or you have to install some plugins for uh, read this message, thank you for installing this particular theme, and you have to install these required plugin to change the look and feel and features of the website. So let's start. And it is a recommended that you have to install all those plugins. We will learn what are the plugins. Let's discuss plugin first. So basically, plugins are the built-in features and small softwares or type like a code blocks that are going to provide some specific type of functionality for a WordPress website. For example, you want to install or you want to put a slider, image slider in your website, then you can simply go to the plugin section and search for a slider, image slider. Then if you want some kind of a form builder, the login form builder or something like that, then you simply go to the plugin section, search for it, and search for the login or a form builder. uh, WordPress will provide you the available plugin to create that functionality. So for example, if I go to click on plugin section, and these are the basic default plugins. And now for example, you want to add some new plugin in your website. So at the top there is a button, add new plugin, click on it. And these are the marketplace. Basically, some of these plugins are free and some of the plugins are paid also. So for example, I want to add some sliders in my website, so I simply search for a slider. If there is a plugin for that type of functionality, it will provide you. This is a smart slider. For example, before installing, you can simply click on more details. It will show you the detailed information about the plugin, and this is how you can create a plugins for your website. Sorry, sliders for your website using this particular plugin. So these are the small extensions like a software version to create a specific to add a specific functionality in your website. So here in this case, this particular theme is requiring or asking to install these plugins. So let's start with the get started button. Click on it. It will do the installation process for us. It will take some time. Uh, Now our basic functionalities are installed. As you can see that on the left hand side, a few new features has been added, and these are the templates provided by this particular theme. And first template is a free, and the rest of the templates are a premium or a paid version. If you want to use, then you have to pay for it, but we can use the free version. So this is the we are going to import this template. As of now, if you refresh it, there will be no change because we did not install it. First we have to import the demo. We have to import this particular demo, and continue and import. Click on continue and import button. It is importing the default content and images for it, for your website. Now your import is complete, and if you want to check out the theme settings or visit your site, click. Let's see the current theme. Now as you can see that our web theme is installed. Now this is your new look of your website, and if you refresh your previous page, it will change now. And now this is your website. Now go to theme settings. And this is the basically customizing section where you can customize your theme. For example, if you want to change the site identity under the navigation section, each theme contain different type of features and different features and in a different order also. So like for example, in this theme, the first point is a navigation. Go to navigation and go to site identity, and you can upload your website's logo if you have. Otherwise you can simply go with the default one. So this is a website title, and if you want to change the title, you can change it. For example, some, and if you have some kind of tagline, you can add here, and simply you have to publish the changes. And next time if you refresh the website, the name of the website is changed. Now go back. Second point is a top bar in this section, and if you want to change the color, background color, or width, full width, or content width, then you can also change it. For example, this is the bar, and search an icon if you want to place any icon first. And for example, this section, first is a contact, email id, and address. You can customize it by clicking, and for example, like this, I am putting some random number like and email id. You can also, and if you want to change the icon for email id, you can search for an icon like email. If there is an icon available, mail, click on it, it will change the icon. And address, and if you want to change the social media icons, you can change it. Or you want to switch the positions of icons. For example, I want to place Twitter at the end. Simply click and drag it at the bottom. Now Twitter is placed at the bottom, and click on it. If you want to, if you have some kind of a Facebook page, then for example, I'm opening Facebook. If there is a page available, for example, CBSE Facebook, I'm copying some random Facebook page link, copy it, and for example, I'm using that link and placing over here, and publish it. So this is how you can add links on your website. So now if user click on that a particular button or icon, user will be redirected to the post. For example, I click on this Facebook link, I have added some random Facebook page link in this button. So whenever user click on it, he or she will be redirected to the that particular Facebook page. So this is how you can link your Facebook or social media platforms with your website. Go back. transparent header. If you want to change the transparency or color of the header, and suppose if you want to change the make the header transparent, then you can click on it. We are okay with the colored one. So next, there are bunch of options available. uh, you can explore. And next is primary header. This is a primary header. If you go to the primary header, this is basically the layout section where you can change the layout of this particular section. If you want all menu items and logo in the center, click on second one, and you can change it. And if you want to change the margin from top and bottom, for example, I want 5 pixel margin from the top and a 5 pixel margin from the bottom, so simply change the spacing. And now the spacing is changed, and position is the center. Columns ratio is a 25, 50 and 25. Border size, you can customize each and every thing. So we are and if you want to change everything on the right hand side, then you can choose the last section. The logo is will be placed on this feature section on the right hand side. And but we are okay with the first one, so default one. So select on the default logo on the left hand side and the menu on the right hand side. Now next is a content width. If you want to change the width to full screen, you can also do that. And we are okay with the content width. And bottom bar size, if you want to increase the decrease the bottom bar size, you can also do that. So we are okay with the default. And go back, primary menu. So these are the navigation. Next one is the hero part. Hero basically is a feature front page hero. What you how you are going to display your front page. For in this scenario we are using banner, and if you want to use slider, then you can choose this option. And now your front slider type is from category or from pages. For example, you can choose any page as a slide for. Or if you want to create your home page or front page with a video, then you can choose any video if you have. And if you want to without anything, then you can choose the none option. So we are okay with the banner. And this is the text, the default text: empowering minds and lighting futures. So this, under that there are different sections like tile front font settings. What type of font you want to use, you can change. By default we are using Lato, and if you suppose we are want to change it to Latif, then simply change the font. Or for example, we want to choose this one. So we are okay with the Lato fonts. You can check the font setting or a website setting with the different devices type like phone or tablet. This is how it will be displayed on a mobile phone. Next is a Journal settings, you can change the homepage settings. What you want to show, hide the title on home page or show on home page. For example, if you want to show the title on home page, simply click on show. Otherwise, we can go with the default one. So this is the home page settings. You can change or you can make any page, any different page of your home page. So under the homepage section, we can simply click on this drop down. There are different pages available. For example, we want to create a services page as a home page. So select our services. Now the services page will be our home page. This is how you can change any page to as a home page. So we are going with the default one. So go back. If you go for themes once again and go to import demo data. This is a feature that is provided by this theme. There are different type of home pages and pro pages are available in this theme. You can choose any of it. For example, this is all those pages are basically paid one, but if you want to create your own pages, then you can use there are plugins available in the WordPress for a page builder plugins. Elementor is one of them, so you can use those plugins. This is also a Elementor plugins part. It is installed with this particular theme, so you can click on it and explore it. For example, there are different type of functionalities. Some of them are free and some of them are paid. So I am checking every free feature. So basically these are the features. You can explore all of them, or if you want to pay any of the features, you can buy them. So this is how you can basically create a website or set up a website. After that, you simply have to host it, and there are different platforms available for it. For example, there is a GoDaddy website. So simply go to Google and web hosting providers, and Google will provide you a list of websites that are providing the hosting services like Hostinger, Amazon Web Services. So you can use any of them. So this is the website we have created. You can link, you can create the pages and link it with your websites. So this is from my side about WordPress. If you have any query, you can ask in the chat box. You can ask your queries if you have any query regarding WordPress, like installation or anything like. You can ask it in chat box, or otherwise we are going to wrap up this session here.